Hello guys, welcome to Acoustic Paradiso.
Something's missing, Peter.
Something's missing. Right, so what we're going to do today, what I thought we were going to do today is, we're going to kind of do a little bit of a sounds like, but not like a sounds like, because we're not going to be sounding like anybody, but we're going to, I'll say Clapton, right?
Eric Clapton.
Eric Clapton.
You will already know this because it probably says it in the description of the video.
Yeah.
No surprises here.
Surprise!
No surprises here.
So, anyway, so what I thought we were going to do is we were going to go and take the Eric Clapton signature Martin guitar, because it's a wonderful guitar, and I don't think we featured it on this program yet.
0028 EC, is that what it's called?
That's the one.
Yeah.
And then I thought we could see if we can find the most affordable equivalent, or what would you say?
You can't say cheapest because it implies that it's cheap.
Yeah.
So you have to say most affordable, you see?
So we were going to go...
Marketing tip for you there.
Most affordable, mid-priced, in between, because the Clapton signature is about £3,000, depending again on, we've said it a million times, we don't know what's going to happen to the
currency, yes, currency, exchange rates. And
it's going up again, isn't it?
Watching in Botswana, Bolivia, or indeed...
on Denmark.
Botany Bay.
On Boston, or anywhere else.
Denmark or New York.
Then, you know, it might be different. Anyway, so that's about £3,000 plus, and then we're going to go mid, and then we're going to go most affordable.
See what we can find.
Yeah, see what we find. So
this introduction has gone long enough.
It has, though.
I think we should go and find some guitars.
Yeah, let's go to the store.
To the store!
Right, guys, so we are in the store. It's a bit of a special one. We're actually going into store to get these guitars. So we go to the acoustic room.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
To the acoustic room.
Come on, man. We need to go to the acoustic room.
No way.
Come on. To the acoustic room.
To the acoustic room.
To the acoustic room. We made it. Right. Let's find some guitars that can make us sound like Clapton on a budget. What we need first is Clapton's signature model, which is here. The 0028 EC.
And it works too.
It works. It's fine. Right. So what we want to do is we want to find the most affordable acoustic Martin, which is similar to this, and then we want to find the mid-priced one in between, and then we're going to go and compare them in the room. So, what do you think, Mick? What do we do? I'm thinking there's a 0018. That's about £2,000, and this is that's £3,000, and then we can get one maybe for £1,000 or less.
There's one thing, it's 600 quid.
I know, that's quite a good one. That's a 00X series. Exactly.
Sapili.
One would have thought they've hung them up for us to come in and see them right there.
15 series, all mahogany.
Yeah, but see, I think we need to go for rosewood.
Spruce.
I think spruce rosewood. I think it's gonna have to kind of be your Clapton type thing. So maybe one of these, which is basically the most affordable guitar.
Oh well, then that's a dead set.
I think that's a certain. So we'll take the 00X 1X, and then Clapton
standard OM28.
I think it's too much. It should really be that one. That's rosewood back and sides, so you can't see that. That's the OM21. It's kind of
nice guitar.
It's not mid-priced.
We want something about £1,000, do we?
Right then. So what we're going to do? We're going to compromise.
We're going to have to compromise on something because you can't find a solid rosewood and solid spruce guitar for.
So we want to go Martin here. So we want to go Clapton Martin, and then we want to go 00. Those are the two kind of things we have. So 00X E1, and I think we're going to go 15 series.
Yes, the perennially popular 15 series.
Yeah, it's a very, very popular guitar. It's about 1,300 quid at the moment. Again, we don't know what's going to happen to the pound. So
could be 20 grand next
it could
week,
be
or 6p.
It could be 6p or 20 trillion. Who knows? And then we're going to take and compare these to the one everybody wants to get, you know. So
Don't touch it.
don't touch it. But let's get to the video room and do this video, shall we? 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Yeah, that's one of the craziest. That. What do you do? It's really really good. Well done. Really like that.
Good fun chords to play around.
Good fun chords to play around. And I'm sorry if I kind of didn't sound like Eric Clapton, but nobody can do that. So we're back in the room.
Yes, we are.
We went in to get the guitars. It took us a little while. Couldn't really find that place. Just a nightmare in that shop. Absolutely, it's like, you know, reference.
Yeah, we went in on Wednesday. It's actually Friday now.
Yeah. So we're back in the room.
Hello.
We got our 3 guitars, and here's what I've got here is the signature 0028 EC.
Yeah, Martin's most popular signature model guitar
Is
ever,
that right?
would you say?
I think probably. I think
is.
Why not? You know.
Yeah.
But there's loads of different versions of them because he does the Crossroads.
Yeah.
Which was a limited edition. I don't know, like 175.
There was a white one and a black one, and
yeah,
there was
blue. There's a blue one. There's a
Yeah.
navy blue one.
Yeah.
And, you know, and I think one of the most sort of when MTV did the Unplugged thing, that's kind of when the whole acoustic thing came back to life, I'd say.
You know what? It was even more significant than that because
Was it?
I've, as you have, we have spoken to Chris Martin,
Yes.
the head of Martin Guitars,
Yeah.
and he said that was a really significant moment in the company's history.
Yeah.
Where acoustic music kind of rebirthed back on the scene,
Yeah.
and premium acoustic guitar companies started selling acoustic guitars again.
Yeah.
And it was really, you know,
And
Unplugged had a lot to do with that.
And it was not just Eric Clapton that was playing his Clapton Unplugged. It was also Kurt Cobain that was playing his D18 and
Pearl Jam, Chili Peppers, Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Yeah, but but playing Martin guitars, if we're looking at a Martin guitar, but I think that was ridiculous sort of amount. And then also when they started making, because the whole story goes that making more affordable guitars for people. So a Martin guitar, it wasn't just for, you know, for the people who's got $3,000 to spend. It had to be for people that could, you know, have 500 or 600 quid.
Yeah, a big fan of triple O's is Eric Clapton.
Yeah.
So there's a potential point of confusion between the Martin triple O, or triple Aut as they call it.
Triple Alt. Yeah.
It's O's, zeros, not O's.
Yeah.
And it refers to the body size.
Yeah.
And it, confusingly, potentially, it's exactly the same size as an OM model, an orchestra model.
Yeah.
However, the main difference, although there are differences throughout the Martin range and have been over the years, but the principal difference is the scale length, right?
Yeah.
So the triple O has a 24.9 inch scale length, and the OM, which is your main guitar, right, Pete?
Yeah, I've got the V.
Okay.
OM28V.
Is a 25.5 inch scale length, so a little tighter string tension.
Yeah.
And that's about it. So you'll be well placed to give some thoughts on that.
I think
guitar.
that is more or less the same because they've got the 1/3 inch neck. This
Yeah.
one has got a lacquered neck.
Yeah.
Which makes it feel, you know, either you like that or you don't like that.
Yep.
The other one's got a satin finish neck. But I feel at home on this guitar basically. You know, I can feel the difference in them. But
do you feel much difference in the string tension?
Little bit.
Yeah.
But not very. You know, we play a lot of guitars. We're lucky enough to get to play lots of guitars all the time. So you kind of get used to picking any guitar up and kind of be able to sort of fit in with that guitar. You know, it's not like you play one guitar only all the time. So you pick something up and it's... Anyway, babble on. Babylon. Is that a song?
Yes. So just to finish off on the Clapton, so it's got an aged toner top. It's a Sitka spruce top.
Yeah. Rosewood back inside.
Martin's premium end of guitars, basically.
Yeah. They are absolutely beautiful.
Herringbone binding, as would be the lovely 000 28 spec.
Yeah.
Nice volute behind the neck there. Pretty pronounced V section on the neck, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got the V on it. So it's like the vintage that I have. It's the same kind of neck.
Ebony board and bridge.
Yeah.
Nice lightly built guitar, so scallop bracing.
It's lovely and light.
Very considered selection of tone woods, which you would expect of a premium guitar with a premium price tag.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is, up there.
It's up there. Yeah. So what we thought was, what happens if you only have around 600 quid? But you want a Martin because you like Eric Clapton, you like John Mayer.
Yeah.
What do you do? Well, so what we're suggesting is that you do that.
So in stark contrast to that then, same shape, 000.
Yeah, triple alt.
This is Martin's most affordable 000 shaped guitar.
I think so, yeah.
Thereabouts.
It is, yeah.
It is the 000X1AE.
Yeah.
And so key points of difference, they are both spruce tops.
Yeah.
And you can see what happens when you don't really finish a spruce top and when you do.
Yeah.
With gloss and toning lacquer. This has what Martin calls HPL, high pressure laminates, back and sides.
Yep.
Came out of a quest by Martin was pretty early adopter in the use of new materials.
Yeah.
And they knew that the premium tone woods were becoming in more difficult supply. And that's a story that goes right back into the 70s should you wish to follow it. So high pressure laminate is basically a composite wooden material.
Yeah, wooden glue, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah. And then finished off with a kind of a picture of nice looking grain.
If you go and look at that sort of range, the X series or the Grand Performance 5, you can get them in Koa, you can get them in mahogany and rosewood, but it just made to look like it. So
more sustainable and less expensive to produce than solid Indian rosewood.
Sustainable is a good word. It's like the Rich Light fingerboard, which is on these guitars, which is
looks and feels a lot like ebony.
Paper composite glue, and which they use for a lot of other things, sort of skateboards and kitchen surfaces and loads of other cladding for houses and stuff.
Just a super hard material.
Exactly. And the neck is
they call it a maple or a poplar laminate, was it?
Yeah, they used to call it the Stradabond neck.
Yeah, that was it had a trade name, didn't it? This particular method of laminating long strips of wood together and gluing them. It's super
strong.
rigid.
I hear they cut it, but they have to use diamond sort of cutters to cut it because it's so strong.
Yeah.
And I've used one a similar guitar to this on the road and on a tour, and it's just great because there's nothing. Doesn't move. It doesn't do anything. It can be cold. It can be wet. It can be outside. It can, whatever. It's just gonna.
It definitely adds some weight to the.
There's some weight,
But I know guitar makers who say that it's good to put a bit of weight in the neck, light body.
Yeah.
Bit of mass in the neck.
Yeah.
And that's one opinion, but.
So that's the most affordable one, and we've got back here a completely different beast altogether.
Yeah, the 15 series is extremely popular for Martin. It's certainly in the last 4, 5, 6 maybe years. More and more artists use them. I'm thinking of Chris Martin from Coldplay. I'm thinking of Gabrielle Aplin. I'm thinking of Seth Lakeman. You just see mahogany guitars just seem to get this buzz around them and started appearing everywhere.
Yeah.
Gaz Coombs from Supergrass.
Oh, there's just loads.
Yeah, very popular. Yeah, you've got.
I've got a little one. Yeah, I've got a 15 now, and it's a solid mahogany guitar, solid mahogany neck. It's got rosewood bridge and fingerboard.
Super simple.
Just a super simple guitar.
Yeah. And
it's around the 12, 13, 1400 mark. It doesn't have a pickup. You can get them UK edition with a pickup in.
Yeah. So that's basically twice the price of this, and that's over twice the price of that.
Exactly. So that's why we want to pick sort of 3 price points. Where
the reason we don't have a £1,200 spruce and rosewood Martin guitar is because there isn't one.
There isn't one. There is the closest one is the new 17, the Whiskey Burst 0017, which has got a spruce top, but that's again mahogany. Yes, mahogany back and sides.
Yeah. As I kind of alluded earlier, it's not always the case that triple O's have the shorter scale length. So this triple O model has 25.4-inch scale length.
Yeah.
For reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
right.
we don't know that. It's the neck is the same width, 1 3/4, but it's narrower down by the heel. So.
Yeah, vintage guitars tend to taper more that way and more that way.
Yeah.
Don't they?
Yeah. Anyway.
So they get wider and fatter, whereas modern necks, by and large, tend to have a more even taper and a more even depth.
Yeah.
That's, there we are.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Let's play some music because this is what we'll play some. Let's compare these guitars because that's what we'll be here for.
So here we go. Martin's most affordable triple O shape guitar.
That's good enough. That's good enough. So what are you feeling?
That one sounds really strong and kind of forthright and punchy
and deep and rich and full, doesn't it? It's really strange.
So this is obviously a more complex sounding guitar. It's
scallop bracing, dovetail neck
it's
joints.
deeper. It's more resonant. It's much more grown up right across the bat.
Yeah.
But that sounds much fuller and kind of less cheap than I thought it would. I remember playing them some when they first came out. Yeah. And I don't remember them sounding that good.
It's funny because it's one of when people ask me, I want to get into Martin guitars. I want to. This is the one I always recommend to go for. Mm. If you've got and also the whole thing about if you are starting out, as we talked about before, if you've got a budget about £400-500, but spending an extra £100 sometimes is just worth it, because you have to remember. It's about being inspired to play the guitar. It's about having a guitar in the corner. You go, I want to pick it up. I want to play it. I don't want to put it down. I just want to keep playing it.
Yeah.
And it's one of these guitars. When you listen to it, it just sounds like a Martin. It's got that Martin tone, which we like. I don't know if it's the bracing or whatever it is, but there's a tone in here.
Yeah. Again, which maybe you wouldn't expect from an HPL. Constructed guitar. You'd absolutely expect it from a solid wood guitar, but
yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
There is absolutely nothing wrong with
Exactly. To pick that up there.
Okay.
And then let's do the same sort of thing.
that. Yes.
Maybe in a different key. 2, 3. Something like that.
So just direct comparison between those two guitars.
So what are you feeling with that one then?
Blimey, I don't know, man. It's So I think this guitar has more in common with that one than it does with that one.
I think you're right.
And that's perhaps, and again, you know, when you're talking about this stuff, you always come. The only way to really do it would be with a blind test. Maybe we'll do that next time. But you come with your own. You know, I see mahogany. And my brain goes, yeah, a little bit dry, a little bit more direct, without some of the complex harmonic structure of like rosewood and spruce. It's a less complex sound. It's more direct, and that I think is one reason why a lot of people like it, why it sits in a mix so well.
Yeah.
And I think that has more in common with the HPL and the spruce than it does with that guitar.
Yeah. I think also, you know, the internal, the way the guitar's built with the Dufter neck joint, the spruce, the scalloped bracing.
Yeah, so
and
neither
all
of these
this
have
stuff,
scalloped bracing, I think,
and the lacquer, and you know the ebony fret fingerboard and bridge, and you know all of that stuff, of course, plays a role. Like in some other videos we've done, where there's a more affordable guitars, and you know when you then pick up something that is this price point, you know why it is that, and you know why the other one is not. It's you know it is what it is. But for the money, it's not a bad guitar, is it? That's not a bad guitar. It's not, let's face it, none of these guitars are bad.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's a Martin guitar in existence that you could.
I don't think so.
A modern guitar.
Yeah, I think, and at the moment, I think they're building some of the best guitars they have ever done.
Best guitars they've ever made. I mean, I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Yeah, I think they're really doing a good job. So, so anyway, so you can be Eric Clapton for a lot less money.
Well, okay, the point about the Triple O is it's a great all-rounder.
Yeah.
Because you can pick it and you can strum it and you can plectrum it and you can finger pick it, and you know. Yeah. It's that great mix of body styles that enables you to do all those things. Yeah. Plus that slightly shorter scale length definitely helps with the
a little bit easier.
Yeah. And I think maybe that's one of the key things about an OM, a Triple O over an OM for me anyway.
I must say, when I bought my OM28, I was sort of swaying between the John Mayer and the Clapton. And I spoke to the guys at Martin and I said, you know, what do you think? And they said, you should get the OM28V because it's
that's where this guitar kind of originated from, and these are signature guitars that they've spec'd up as their guitars, and therefore it's got their kind of specs on it, you know, and that's great, and you like them, and it's great, but it's still somebody's signature guitar. So, and I was like, okay, well, I'll try the other one, and I absolutely love it more than anything, and I use it for absolutely everything. As you say, I use it for, you know, pop stuff, I use it for blues stuff, I use it at our gig the other weekend. And it just does everything really well, you know. You have to come to terms with the sort of the V-neck, and it's a bit chunky and it's a bit bigger up here, but once you kind of get into that, it's just there. It really is there. So, good thing about the X is that it's got a built-in pickup as well, you know, which none of these ones has got. So that's a plus as well. Not a Clapton chord, but
there we are, Robbie McIntosh chord.
Just to give you a little bit of different, that you can actually play some other stuff on them and compare them a little bit around. Boom, boom, boom. I think then we have it, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you're going for the Clapton vibe, there are other choices.
There are other choices.
In the Martin Cannon.
In the Martin Cannon. So the triple Alt X1AE.
Yep, 00015
M.
And 00028 EC.
The most popular guitar Martin makes. There we go. Well, it was lovely to go into the shop today and have a little 4-day walk around. That's how long it took us to find
to the
room.
stage.
To the stage. Anyway, it was Acoustic Paradiso. My name is Pete.
My name is Mick.
And we'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe.
See you soon.
Bye!